Hey, alright, grab your ukulele, get tuned up. We're going to do, the first cut is the deepest. Again, this time, Cat Stevens version. So this one is going to be in a different key. This is going to be in the key of G. So the chords you're going to use are the G, C, and the D. So those are your three chords. What's really cool with this is we get to see the difference between the two. Rod Stewart's version was a little slower, which we did in the last video. This one's a little faster. Also, the intros are very different. I'll give you a little introduction to finger picking or fingerstyle ukulele. We'll start on that G chord and we'll just play around with it a little bit. So what we're doing with fingerstyle is we're going to pluck third string and then the second and then the first and then the second. And we'll play that over and over again. Instead of strumming, we're playing individual notes. So we're counting in our head 1 and 2 and then the next chord we would go to would be the D chord, which would be 3 and 4 and. So again we'll play it 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so again my thumb is on string 3, my first finger is on string 2, my index finger is on string 1. And I'm playing, I'll cut the strings, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Next chord we go to would be the C chord. And I'll play again, same pattern, 3, 2, 1, 2, back to a D chord. So that's the intro. The intro will go two counts of G, 2 counts of D, then 2 counts of C, 2 counts of D, and this is what it sounds like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So Cat Stevens plays the intro that way, and then he also does the verses that way too. And it's going to be the same chord progression all the way through. So it's a little monotonous, but it's a great learning experience for you. And it's a great song, it really is. Okay, and what's really cool is he keeps playing that pattern for the verse, and then the very last chord is a D on the verse, and he just does a big strum, and then the band kicks in. And then you don't hear the picking on the chorus. Then it goes to strumming. So that's what I would suggest we'll do too. So I'd say when we get to the chorus, let's go to an 8th note strum. Okay, so we play out that intro. I can't remember how many times he plays it, but then he just goes into singing. I would have given you all of my heart, more than something, no. So the last 3 chords are a little bit different. You're going to play, he goes, baby, I'll try to love again, but I know. So you're playing G, C, and a measure of D, and then it goes into the chorus. But it just lets that one ring out, so it'll be. And it keeps playing for maybe 1 or 2 measures. Then you start strumming the 8th note pattern. The first cut is the deepest, baby, I know. And just continues on, and then if you want to get back into finger picking on the verse, you can. What's neat about this arrangement is that you've already got 2 different styles, one for the verse, one for the chorus. You got finger picking for the verse, and the chorus you're strumming, and it's got a lot more energy. And that's usually how a lot of songs are written. The verses are a little bit laid back, and the chorus is where the energy is. The other thing is just keep counting your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let the playing of the band get you off track. And the other thing about finger picking is there's so many different patterns for finger picking. So this is one of them. And this may not be the usual one for ukulele. A lot of times we're utilizing that 4th string. But it just, if I did that, it doesn't sound as good as Cat Stevens' part, but you could do it that way. So instead of hitting the 3rd string with my thumb right there, I was hitting the 4th string. So every time, so it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. To me, it sounds better when you kind of have these lower notes here, because a lot of times that lower note is considered a bass note, and you know it's hard to play a lot of bass notes on the ukulele, except maybe if you have a baritone. That's what I was trying to remember. The baritone ukuleles are actually strung like guitars, like the high 4 strings, and they're gonna have lower bass note sounds. So it'd be kind of like that style. So now the next step is you get to play along with Cat Stevens in his recording. So there's going to be a link in the description, and it's going to be like a karaoke type thing where the chords are moving, but they're right there in front of you with the words, and you get to just sing along with Cat Stevens and play with his band. How cool is that? So go there, slow down if it's too fast, speed it up if it's too slow, and just get used to playing these chords. And it's kind of cool because you're under pressure. It's like you got to keep up with Cat or he's not going to be very happy with you. So have fun. See you in the next video.